I'm gonna talk about the features it comes with, the health features, which is really fantastic. I'm gonna speak about them throughout this video and other features as well. So here it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click here on this dial, and after that you can see the watch face. So basically you can change the watch faces by holding it and then dragging like that. So I'm gonna go with the basic one, and after that I'm gonna show you how you can change a different watch face from the app so that you can upload more of them. Alright, so as you can see on this screen, we can see the step counts, we can see the heart rate, we can see the battery and other stuff. So let's talk about this later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply drag this from the top, and after that you can see what are the features or options we have got from here. So basically you can increase or decrease the brightness from here. After that you have got the voice assistant if you need to use it. After that you have got the list view or the grid view of the options, then the about page, and then if you want to keep this watch to the silent mode or vibration mode, you can simply enable that. And then here are some other options. For example, if you want to download the app that needed for this watch, so simply click here and then scan this QR code or type this app name into the App Store or the Play Store, and then you'll get the app, right? So now let me scroll or drag it from the bottom, and you can see I have got these settings, which is getting me the messages from my phone. Whatever message I'm receiving on my phone, these are being populated right here, which is really handy. All right, let's talk about the left scroll, and you can see I can manage my music stuff from here. Let's speak about the right scroll, where we can get health data, right? That's it from the easy part. Let's explore more of the features that comes with this watch. So if I click here, you can see as of now this is the view, and you can see the icons only. So to make it easy, it might gonna take some time, but to make it easy, I'm gonna click here on this view, and then instead of grid view, I'm gonna select list view. So now we can see more details about the watch. So from steps, obviously the name suggesting, you can see how many steps you have got in a day and stuff, and you can see the whole record for the months, for the dates, or throughout the year, how many steps you have got covered on the app, which I'm going to show you in a bit. So first of all, I need to set the time from here. So I'm going to take you to settings, and let me change the screen on time from 3 seconds to 44 seconds, for example, so that the screen is not going to go off every time I'm trying to explain you something. All right, so it was about step. If I click here, you can see how many steps you have got. It is now like 12:31 in the night, so that's why I didn't work out. That's why we're saying everything 0. So basically this phase is going to give you the calories burned, how many miles you have walked or how many kilometers you have walked, and then how many steps you have walked in a day. After that, if I click, you can see the sleep. So if I click here on the sleep, you can see how many hours of deep sleep or how many minutes of deep sleep you had, how many hours and minutes of light sleep you had. So basically I didn't sleep yet, so that's why it is 0. It's a good information to analyze or your sleep pattern. After that, you have got the phone, which is really handy if you are driving. I find it really useful. So if I click here on phone, from call log, you can see some of the calls that I have made. These are basically for the purpose of making this video, to be honest. So these are coming directly to my phone number, and I have received them on my watch as well, and I spoke from my phone, so you can see on the screen now. All right, after that, if I take your phone again, you can see the dial pad. So basically you can put a number here and then you can make a call. For example, if I type out the number 0731137, so this is one of the numbers. So I'm gonna click, it's gonna make the call, right? So I'm not gonna make the call, of course. All right, so after that, you can see your SpO₂ data, you can see your heart rate, ECG, I'm going to test one or two of the features to show you how it works. Blood pressure, stress level, temperature, body fat, weather, audio. So if you select the audio, you can hear whatever you are hearing or watching on your phone. Let's say if you are watching a video on your phone, you can hear the audio on your watch. If you're speaking with someone on your phone, you can hear the audio on your watch as well, and you can speak direct from here if you enable this audio feature. Then you have got the watch face. If I click here, you can see what you have got currently installed. So basically these are the installed ones, but you can install many more of them, so which I'm going to show you in a minute from the phone. All right, and after that we have got, after watch face, we have got alarm clock. I have got a few which is really helpful, as you can see here, so that I can pick up my kid from her school, and every weekdays I have got the alarm set. So basically if you put it on vibration mode, it is gonna, when the watch is in your wrist or anywhere kept, it's gonna start vibrating, and it is really handy. I find it better than my phone. All right, so after that I have got uric acid, blood fat, health cleanse, fiber syrup, again voice assistant, SOS, countdown, stopwatch, workouts, sport records, and settings. So let's talk about settings a little bit. So as you can see here, for the heart rate automatic monitoring, I'm gonna keep them enabled so that every steps, every time it is going up or down, it's gonna keep the records. And then automatic blood pressure and stuff, you can select them from here, which is really handy. Then wrist lift settings. So what it does is whenever you're lifting your wrist from that to this side, or maybe just take a look, it's gonna go off now, and if I take it like that, it's gonna come on. So basically what it does is if I pull my wrist like that, facing towards me, the watch is gonna show me the time and other data. That's the thing. All right, so let me take you to the settings page again. These are the very basic stuff. The interesting thing is all about the other stuff. So as you can see here, from here you can download the app that you need to download for operating this phone, or to get the most out of the watch, not the phone. All right, so now let me take you to the test. So I'm gonna put this watch in my wrist now. Just a second while I am putting this in on my hand. And now I'm going to try testing some of the features it has. For example, let's test the blood pressure. For example, it might gonna take around 30 seconds to a minute to give us the result. So let's just wait while it is working. You can see how it is still it is checking the data. And here we go. This is my current rate, 120 and 080. I'm going to show you my other records from the phone so that you can see what was the top and the bottom records. And then obviously I've got other options as well, so I'm not gonna spend more time here. Let me speak about the app. So I'm gonna open up my phone, and I'm gonna open up the app, which is DeepFit. Hopefully you can see my phone. I'm gonna keep it right here so that you can easily see it. Okay, so as you can see here, as of now I don't have any activities, but if I take you to yesterday's activities, just take a have a look. This was my yesterday's activity. So I burned 239 calories. I had 5,539 steps, and this was yesterday's data. And if you just take a look of my step goal, my goal is like to walk 10,000 steps, so I was able to achieve 55%. How many hours I have slept with having the watch in my wrist? It was 0 because I don't usually sleep having the watch in my wrist. And then here's the heart rate. So this is the average heart rate of mine. So if I click here, you can see the yesterday's data. My highest heart rate was 102 and lowest was 75, and the average heart rate was 90, which is healthy. And if I click on show all, you can basically see the data of the records that I have got yesterday, right? So it is recording every single hour of data for you, which is really nice to have. And then you can see more details there. Then I have got BP, and if you just take a look, the highest BP I had was 130/87, and the average was 120/80, which is the healthy. And then the lowest I had was 112/75. So it acts depending on your blood sugar condition, right? So this is a nice thing to have. So if I click here, you can see more of the data. So this was really concerning. Anyways, so I'm gonna take you back, and after that SpO₂, you can see the data from here. You can take you to the ECG if you want. You can start testing from there. But if I click here, you can see the ECG that I had done. Here's the reports. If I click here, you can see the average heart rate, start time, end time, then analysis, result analysis and stuff. So if I click here, you can read more details of your health, right? So which is really fantastic to have. So obviously it's not going to give you 100% accurate result. It is just for the reference purpose. But what I found out is this watch is much better than the copy of this exact person. Like close variant of this watch is this one, but this one does have pretty less benefits than this watch. So I'd highly recommend, if you're going for buying a affordable and let's say worth buying watch for the price, I'd highly recommend this watch than this one. So, and you can see why it is, why am I mentioning that? So if you go to the temperature, you can see what was the highest temperature, lowest temperature for me yesterday, since I have selected yesterday. But if you click there, then you can see the more dates as well. So I've been using like this watch sometimes to track data. I've been using this watch to track data sometimes. This is a nice watch, I love it. And I use this one to record walk and record data. So all of them I've been testing, right, to get information about the good one. So here you go, the uric acid, you can get the blood fat. Obviously if you click on show all, you can get more data about them, then weight as well, right? So there's many options and many information you can get on your phone through the app. And then if you click on exercise, you can select any of these exercise and then click on start to record the data. Then if I take you to device, you can see that my device name there or the model, and then if it is paired or not, make sure it is paired for everything so that you'll get most out of it. So if I click here, from here, if I click here, we'll be able to get information about how to set the app properly. All right, and then the notification, I've got call, SMS and WhatsApp notifications enabled. So depending on your need, you can enable some other notifications as well. For example, it could be Gmail. So whatever notifications gonna come in your phone, it is gonna be visible on your watch, which is going to be, let's say your phone is charging in a different room and you have got your watch in hand. You can basically read the messages, you can receive the calls, you can see the emails that you're receiving from your bed. So that's a good thing to have. So obviously you can turn on all of them or any of them that you need. And then here you go, the details, you can simply go through and use them. So what I'm gonna do is, like, here you go, light up display by rotating your wrist, which is enabled. That's why you can see the watch is turned off. But if I take it to this way towards me, the display is getting turned on. So after that, if I take you here from watch face style, you can see there are plenty of designs we can select. For example, I have installed, let me take you here. I have installed this watch face from this phone. So let me show you how you can install any of these watch faces. This watch face, just to show you how it works. So I've just got it here. Then set as current watch face. It is gonna start uploading the watch face right here on my phone, on my watch. And depending on the watch face design, it is gonna take the time. So as you can see here, it is currently going through uploading process. Currently it has on 47, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, 96, 99, and within few seconds it is going to show us that the watch face has been installed successfully. Here we go, set successfully. And just take a look at my hand now. It has been updated, which is really nice, isn't it? Here we go. Now let me take you back, and after that you can see some other good options. For example, find a device. Let's say you lost your watch, or you get the watch somewhere hidden. For example, it could be under the sofa, or maybe somehow it went to the under the bed. So now you're not finding your watch, or you're not getting. So how you can get this watch? Simply click on find a device and just have a look. If I click here, you can see that we go. And after that you have turn wrist to take photo. I never tried this feature, so I'm not sure how to open this one. Maybe if I spend some time I'd be able to, but let's leave it alone. And here you go, there are some other options. For example, if you want to reset the app or the data, everything, then you can click on reset. You can cancel the pairing, and if you want to upgrade your firmware version, if there is any update on the app, you can simply update it from here. So this is it. If I take you back to and click on mine, then you can see some options. For example, you can set your goals from here. Set your goals and other units as well. For example, if you click on units, you can see the imperial and other stuff like that, right? And some other features. So this is it about the watch. I believe I was able to give you some demonstration on the available features of this watch, but obviously I might have missed some of the options. Oh, okay, just take a look. I've received a notification on my WhatsApp, and it is coming up right here. Oops. Right here on my phone, sorry, on my watch, right? So this is really nice, isn't it? So this was it about the demonstration. I believe you found this video informative, and if you would love to check out this watch description, if you want to purchase it, I'm going to attach the link of this watch. Please, if you are purchasing this watch, make sure you are purchasing this one, not the closed variant of this watch. Yeah, this is not worth it. So I'd highly recommend go for this one instead of this one. Okay, so I'm going to attach the link of this watch into the video description for your easy access. Thank you so much for watching. If you have got any question at all, feel free to let me know. I have to see you in my next video. Thank you.